Okay, I've put together a typical foreclosure timeline for those that might be interested in knowing what kind of time frame they're looking at before the actual foreclosure takes place. And during the first month of the missed payment, your lender will either contact you by a letter or phone, or sometimes they might send you an email as well, just to inform you that they haven't received your payment and begin trying to communicate with you in regards to that. During the second month of the missed payment, your lender is likely to begin actually calling more often to discuss why you have not made your payments, actually get to the reason as to why the payments are being missed. And it is important that you take their phone calls. I think it's a priority, or it should be, to keep an open channel of communication with your lender, especially if we're looking to work something out or come up with some type of arrangement with them in order for them to help you avoid foreclosure and allow you to stay in the home, right? So talk to your lender, explain your situation and what you're trying to do to resolve it. And at this time, you still may be able to make one payment to prevent yourself from falling 3 months behind. And that's the the key point here in the timeline. If you miss a third monthly mortgage payment, you'll receive a letter from your lender stating the total amount you're delinquent and that you have actually only 30 days to bring your mortgage current. In other words, pay all the three monthly payments that you're behind on in one big payment. This is called a demand letter or notice to accelerate. If you do not pay the specified amount or make some type of arrangements by the given date, the lender will begin the foreclosure proceedings very likely, and they're unlikely to accept less than the total due without arrangements being made. If you've received this letter, you still have time to work something out with your lender, though. So that's why it's very key. I always say keep those channels of communication open with your lender. Now, if you missed a 4 month of your mortgage payment, now you're nearing the end of time allowed in your demand or notice to accelerate letter. And when those 30 days end, if you have still not paid the full amount or worked some type of arrangement with your lender, you'll be referred to the lender's attorney. And at that point, not only will you be behind on your mortgage payments, but you also will incur all the attorney fees as part of your delinquency and that are involved in the foreclosure process. But lastly, after that, there will be the sheriff's or public trustee's sale date. The attorney will schedule a sale date, and this is the actual day of the foreclosure. So you'll be notified by mail. A notice will most very likely be taped to your door, and the sale may be advertised in a local paper. The time between the demand or notice to accelerate letter and the actual sales date varies by state. In some states, it can be as quickly as 2 to 3 months. And this is not the move out date, but the end is near. You have until the date of the sale to make arrangements with your lender or pay the total amount owed, including attorney's fees. So it's important. Again, I'll reiterate, stay in contact with the lender, answer their phone calls, and imperative that you get assistance as early as possible so you don't fall behind to the point where you cannot make those outstanding payments anymore, in addition to any of the attorney fees that may be tacked on to as well. If you want to find out all your options and take action in order to avoid foreclosure, visit us at wehelpstopforeclosure.com. There you'll find a little short form to fill out, which will give us a little information about your situation, which will allow us to come up with a solution plan to provide to you and help you get rid of the stress, the worry associated with this process, and of course, help you navigate your way out of the foreclosure proceedings, help you stay in your home, and ideally save your credit as well. Thank you.